back here on The Dawn Show. So, you know, I always say that my two favorite people in my part of work that I love are Joelle and Isabel, who are my transformation makers here on The Dawn Show. So Joelle Garcia and Isabel Rivera. And of course, you are so great at making up not only me, but every day, everybody of all walks of life who comes on the show here, and you're making over people. And they inevitably are asking you about beauty tips, in particular for women.
Absolutely.
So let's start with Joelle. We'll start with the hair, and then we'll go to the makeup with Isabel.
Sure, let's do that.
So what's the look for the fall?
So what we're starting to see a lot of as far as hair is, you know, we're starting to see a lot of 90s grunge make its revival, so to speak. It's all coming back. You know, when it comes to 90s grunge, there's definitely a twist on it. You're starting to see a lot of haircuts that look like it's been done by a child almost, or that you did it yourself in the bathroom. You're seeing here in this photo that botched bang look, the contrast textures going throughout the back, and you see it's not a very like uniform cut by all means. There's the different lines in it. There's, you know, different separations going through it as well. So we're starting to see a lot of that right now.
Is that an age group? Because I'm not doing that. So that's like 20-something or like what?
I mean, yeah, definitely. You know, you have your 20s. You have some people who are, you know, early 40s who are trying it out as well. Okay. It's all in the matter of, you know, dressing it up. You're seeing a lot of undone texture right now as well. Okay. Hair that looks worn, pretty much. Like, you know, it's not so much prim and proper. It's messy, big, you know, big volume, contrast textures. You're seeing a lot of this kind of look here. Like here in this photo,
that's nice.
You have some different textures going through there. You know, the low pony is still in right now as well. You know, you're just seeing this in an updo kind of version of it. But yeah, just very messy, undone looking.
Okay, but then you have the polished looks of, oh, okay, here's another one. So those choppy sort of bangs.
Mm-hmm. It looks like she did it herself.
Yeah.
You know, almost, it's kind of Berlin inspired. You're seeing a lot of this over in Europe right now. Hair looks like, again, you did it yourself, like you've been outside with a tin can just kind of scraping at it, old school. Yeah, it's funny, right? But that's what it looks like.
Okay. Do we have anybody polished looking, like kind of polished? Is there any, you know?
Yes, you still have your volume, you still have bouncy.
Okay.
That's, you know, that's always going to be. And Kim Kardashian is infamous for this. You know, this is her trend. This is her look. You know, you still have like the faux side bang going on with this cut as well.
And that's still in, so she doesn't have the tin can thing.
No, it's still it's very smooth. I mean, these are different looks that are coming throughout. So you have that one.
And then, oh, what's this? This is nice.
Retro.
Okay.
That whole retro glam, so to speak. The other night we saw Taylor Swift on the VMAs, and she had like a finger wave look going on, but then it was all this disheveled texture going throughout the back. That's what we're seeing a lot of, and it's beautiful. The retro glam is always going to be hip.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
And speaking of that, Isabel, you are saying now that the cat eyes are back?
Well, cat eye is a classic look. I don't think cat eye will ever go out of style, honestly.
So you can't go wrong.
You cannot go wrong. So what they do with the cat eye is they're actually changing the width of it. So you can go very thick and almost to covering the up to the center of the lid. They're drawing it back. Sometimes they're even cut off that little point to give it more of a straight edge, which is nice because it's still the classic cat eye, but you're taking it to a different level where you're stepping it up a little bit. But always cat eye, we always invite. It's just eternal.
Okay. And what about lipstick? Because it has been the natural look for so long.
Lips for this season coming up for the autumn and winter, they are actually focusing more on the deeper colors. You want a pop of color. It's on a fresh face, which is really nice because for those who just have the lifestyle, they want to keep it pretty simple. This is great for them because they can definitely pull out that one color that they're going to just hang on for the rest of the season. We're going to talk about, we're talking plums, we're talking cinnamon colors. Also multi-dimensional is going to be big because when I say multi-dimensional, they're drawing more of a depth in the center of the lip, and they're maybe taking some of the colors on the outside edge, taking it a little bit deeper, but kind of feathered, kind of stained, really nice.
And you always talk about the eyes and the lips and the smoky eyes.
Smoky is going to be definitely in as well. Now, what they're doing with Smoky here is they're bringing in a lot of metallic texture. So it's your classic smoky look, but they're inviting jewel tones into it, which is nice because it gives it a pop. It brightens it nice so it doesn't look so deep. And these here, we have a really nice kind of a metallic grays, metallic greens, emeralds, you want to think blue sapphire, and that really dresses it up. This is a really nice look for the day. I like this one a lot because it's a really easy go-to. You don't want to stress out about we're using too many colors on the lid, so you can just reach for that one color, do it, sweep it all over the entire lid, a nice clean lip. Again, the skin has to look radiant. We're trying to focus more on bringing back all of that luster, trying to keep it throughout the winter especially, and I know a lot of women have dry skin that they struggle with.
Yeah.
But highlighting your cheekbones, really bringing back that luster and kind of trying to help to maintain it throughout the winter season.
Yeah, I
and
love
fall.
it. It's a lot of
So-
fun, and it's eyes, lips, and if you're going out, try some messy hair.
Messy
Right.
undone hair. Undone texture is always great.
It's nice. It's kind of like a low maintenance, but or the
We like that, no maintenance, right?
And one more tidbit that I wanted to add to that, long hair, although like it's nice to have long hair, we get it. You can always add extensions. But guess what? It's time to cut.
He's always telling me this.
It's
That's why
time
he's
to
saying
cut.
this. All right, we'll cut it. Joelle and Isabel, I love you guys. I always want to pay tribute to you both because you make us all look good here on the Dawn Show.
Well,
Thanks
thank you so
being
much
here.
for having me. Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah.
And, up
And
next-
also, if
Oh.
anyone looking to come in and see me for a new look, I'm located at Louis Christian Wayne Roberts Salon Spa here in Cherry Hill.
Oh, and I should have said that. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I've said it before. All right, back with a great cause and some great folks when the Dawn Show continues.